LV here with a 23 card Pokemon PSA sub order reveal for you. Yes, Pokemon, but don't worry, this channel will be mainly sports cards. Just a few Pokemon reveals will be sprinkled in every once in a while. So I've been doing Pokemon for about a year now, thanks to my son. He got heavily involved and just loves it. So we've been having a blast learning together, grading together, going to shows together, and trading Pokemon cards almost every night. That's been a lot of fun, and I'm so thankful he got into Pokemon when he did, because the whole market has been going crazy for the past 4 to 5 months. Just like sports cards during COVID, I'm sure it'll crash, but we are enjoying the ride. So, just like sports cards, I used my same strategies. Don't open a ton of product, just buy singles at card shows and card shops and online, eBay, ComC, and then get the clean ones graded with PSA. And it's been successful with Pokemon too. I've probably submitted over 10 Pokemon orders and around 400 total Pokemon cards. I've waited to post a reveal because I wanted to have perfected Pokemon grading so I can truly help people. That's kind of why I originally created this channel, to help people through the whole grading process. I actually was considering creating a separate channel dedicated to Pokemon, but I'm going to be very honest here. You guys know I always am. In reality, I'm kind of a Pokemon fraud, or a poser, if you will. I'm fairly new to Pokemon. I didn't collect as a kid. I didn't watch the show. I haven't had that true passion like I've had with sports cards my whole life. And I asked myself 2 questions. Would I keep doing Pokemon if it wasn't making me money? Or would I even be into it without my son? And the answer is no to both. And that's not someone who should be making Pokemon content. That's not someone that should have a Pokemon channel. You need to have an honest passion. And to be honest, I've been watching a lot of Pokemon content lately, both from longtime true Pokemon fans and from sports card dudes that have created a separate Pokemon channel. And to be honest, the difference is night and day. The sports card guys lack that true passion and the true knowledge. I can really see it, and I don't want to be that guy. But there is one thing I'm good at, and that's grading the shit out of cards. So let's just start the reveal, and afterwards, I'll talk a little bit about Pokemon. And thanks for bearing with me. You can probably tell I have the flu really bad, but I'm powering through. All right, let's reveal. Alright, here we go. I have seen the grades, I just haven't took them out of the package yet and looked at them. Whoa, here we go. First one up, Hydra Apple. This is a special illustration rare. You can tell by the 2 gold stars right here. Got a mint 9, unfortunately. It's a little cold weather here too. A little foggy. Okie dokie. I really like this artwork on this one. This is what's called an illustration rare. Just a single gold star here. The illustration rares are what's going crazy right now. And I really think what's powering that is the PSA population. So illustration rares don't come out as clean out of the packs. You get touches of white on these edges and corners and stuff. So the pop counts on PSA 10s are pretty low, and it's creating kind of a demand there. So PSA 10 on the Okie dokie, that's a good hit. Next up, the Entei. This is out of Crown Zenith. I really like this artwork here. Crown Zenith is probably my favorite Pokemon set of all time, at least modern Pokemon, what I'm familiar with. It's part of the Sword and Shield era, and I've found that Sword and Shield era, the condition and the quality control is just a little bit better. So you get a little bit less white chipping on the back, blue and everything. So I bet the pop counts are a little higher for the Sword and Shield era. Still a really nice hit there. Next up, Skeledirge. It's a special illustration rare. Kind of a cool card. This has gained some momentum lately. Got a PSA 10. Nice hit there. What am I doing? I usually keep the 10s on that side, don't I? I'm so thrown off. Then Fernape. I love this card. I've always liked this artwork. I remember pulling it out of Twilight Masquerade, and it was probably only a $6 to $8 card. It's hard to jam up this one. I bet this is a $150 card now. Illustration rare. Infernape. Next up, we got a Pikachu. I actually pulled this one myself. I think at Walmart they had like a knockout pack of 2 packs, and they were Sword and Shield era for like $10, and got this one out of Vivid Voltage. Gem at 10. Cool looking card. Next up, Milcery. Illustration rare. Got some candy and stuff. Got Gem at 10. Next up, we got a Pikachu. This is just an EX, so not as valuable. It is out of Surging Sparks, and that set is still fairly valuable. A Gem at 10. Not as valuable as Prismatic Evolutions. I still can't find that in the wild. Ice Cube. A Gem at 10. It's one of the lower valued special illustration rares. But still, nice to get in the 10. Not my favorite artwork. Next up, Quackvul. Special illustration rare. I do love special illustrations rare. They're my favorite type of Pokemon card. Gem at 10. There you go. So just 1-9 so far. I'll take it. This might be the biggest hit in the order. Roaring Moon, and my favorite hit. Special illustration rare out of Paradox Rift. I actually bought this one as an SGC Mint 9. And when I got it, I looked at it. You know, I always look at the card, you know, buy the card, not the grade. And I looked at it and wow, I was like, this is a PSA 10. I didn't see any white showing on the back. And usually SGC overgrades Pokemon cards. I always see them give 10s and 9.5s with a lot of white showing on the back. And I couldn't believe it when I got this. I was like, wow, they really undergraded this card. So I cracked it out right away and got the 10. So I'm very happy with that. And it's really nice artwork. Roaring Moon. More Pecco. Lots of candy there too. I kind of like this illustration rare. This one probably has really good value right now too. Because like I said, illustration rares are going crazy. This is probably a $150 card. And like I said, I buy a lot of these are singles that I buy at card shops or card shows and stuff. So I probably spent only $8 on this card. Noctowl. I really like the artwork style on this one. This was out of an ETB Elite Trainer box for, what was it? Stellar Crown, that's right. Gem at 10. That one probably is only a $40-50 card. The Diplin. I like the artwork on this one. Gem at 10. I think I've been selling these for around 60. Illustration rare. That's where it's at. Vespiquen. This is what's called an ultra rare. I'm not a huge fan of the ultra rares, but sometimes I'll grade them. And this one got a 10. Charge-a-Bug. Got this one out of Temporal Forces. I think that one was pack pulled. And when I put up the values, if I pack pulled, I'll go ahead and multiply that. Most of the time I'm buying these packs for $5, right, retail. But I'm going to multiply that by 3. So I'm going to put up $15 invested into it. Because usually, if you know Pokemon, for every 3 packs you buy and open, you get 1 hit. And then most of the time it's 1 out of 12 packs you get an illustration rare, stuff like that. So I'm going to put up $15. Charmeleon. This one might be one of the better hits in the order. I still like the Roaring Moon better, but this is out of the really popular Mew 151 set. And it's illustration rare right there. And it goes with the Charizard and the Charmander. Really cool card. Gem at 10. This one I got at a card shop for, it was only $25, I think. Frostlass. I actually really like the artwork on this. So that's my favorite part about Pokemon is you know, spending time with my son, but also the artwork. I do appreciate art ever since college. Just the attention to detail. I mean, look at that through the window there. I like this card. Got Gem Mint 10. I bet this is a $125 card. So yeah, just 1-9. We're on a roll here. And here we got the Zeraora. I hope I said that one right. Pretty close, right? I like the artwork on this. This is a Crown Zenith. This is a VMAX. Not a ton of value, but I really like it. Gem Mint 10. I'm telling you, Crown Zenith is where it's at. The artwork there is just the best I've seen. Okay. Just a few more cards, really. Yep. And we made it through. And stick around if you want to hear me talk about Pokemon grading just a little bit after. This is the Dash Bun. I like the artwork on this. This is special illustration rare. It's out of Stellar Crown. Mint 9. The Subrillage, I got a Mint 9. I don't know why I struggle on the EXs, but I'm telling you, in this order, I hit where I needed to hit and miss where I needed to miss, you know, because these are the lower value cards, the EXs, and I got a Mint 9, so I'm okay with that. The Lugia, I just like the look of this. I got this one out of Vivid Voltage. Popular Pokemon character. Got Gem Mint 10. Probably not a ton of value, maybe 40 bucks. Wow, if that. And we're gonna end on an Eevee. Out of Shining Fates Elite Trainer box. Probably not a ton of value. But nice looking artwork. And there you go. It's a Black Star promo, if you see that. Here's the Black Star promo logo there. Okay, so yeah, I'll put up the gem right there, but very solid. Like I said, I've been getting better. Well, let's just talk about some differences between sports cards and Pokemon grading. All right, so in my opinion, Pokemon cards are way, way easier to grade than sports cards. With sports cards, there are so many different types of card stocks, you know, the thicker card stocks. There's so many print defects and major centering issues. With Pokemon, there is just one card stock that they've been using forever, and every single card has the exact same back. And it's been like that forever. And the quality control is way better than with sports cards. And because of this, it makes seeing the flaws obvious. So with modern Pokemon, the two main things you need to look for is front centering and white showing on the corners and edges of the back of the card, that blue back. And because the back of every card is blue, that white showing is just obvious. And most times, all it takes is just one touch of white showing on a corner or two, and you will get that Mint 9. You'll be bumped down, you won't get that 10. I've found that the touches of white are more prevalent in the current Scarlet and Violet era Pokemon cards, so be on the lookout for small touches of white. And because Pokemon cards are all so uniform, this makes it easier for PSA graders to grade Pokemon cards, and it makes them more consistent and accurate grading Pokemon cards, which is quite frankly very refreshing because there's so much subjectivity and inconsistency grading sports cards. So you can actually trust the PSA graders that they got it right. All right. Comment down below if you want to see my future Pokemon reveals or not. No biggie if not. I just feel I've gotten to the point where I've somewhat mastered submitting modern Pokemon and can truly help people if they need. Feel free to shoot me a DM on my Instagram, Little Victory Sports Cards, if you have any Pokemon grading questions. All right, thanks for bearing with me, and I hope everyone has a great day.